Here we go, our first look at Birds of Prey, official trailer number 1. I have no idea what I'm expecting out of this trailer, and I'm kind of curious as what this is going to tell us about the direction of the DCEU. So, let's do this right now.
You know what a Harley Quinn is? A Harley Quinn's role is to serve. It's nothing without a master. No one gives two shits who we are beyond that.
Okay.
The Joker and I broke up. I wanted a fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
Spectacular news! Miss Quinn, she belongs to me.
Who are you guys?
Here's the deal, Quinn. You need me!
He's after all of us now. None of us are walking out of here unless we work together.
You gotta be kidding me.
Isn't this fun? It's just like a sleepover. We should order pizza. Big Cosmos. Harley, focus. Okay. I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you. Not Mr. J. Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
Who's having a good time?
Get ready, ladies. Psycho chick. I never call a woman a chick. I'll accept broad, lady, woman, and on occasion, bitch. Bitch? What are you talking about? That for me, will you?
I have no idea what I think of that. So, here's just the initial first impression. I mean, you watch that trailer, and it's the Birds of Prey. You see the Birds of Prey, but what you really see is Harley Quinn. So what you could see is Suicide Squad. Yeah, maybe that didn't do so good. But truly, Margot Robbie and her performance as Harley Quinn was the best part. So they're doubling down on that. So as much as now there's this interesting team of Birds of Prey, here we see in this trailer not too much about that team, but we see Harley Quinn in all of her glory, the double down on like the one good part of Suicide Squad. Well, I'd say there are two good parts. I like Will Smith and I like Margot Robbie. I think they both did a great job. But that's what we're seeing in this trailer, and that's what I felt like. It felt like this was more Harley Quinn than it was the rest of the Birds of Prey. So hopefully in a trailer 2, we'll see some more of the other characters that are going to team up with Margot Robbie there. Maybe learn a little bit more about them and what they're looking for emancipation from, and looking more at their skill sets and abilities. And so I would like to see a little bit more of that. Kind of gross to see, you know, her doing the hyena, you know, kissy thingy, like Lady and the Tramp. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it was cool to see that because, again, right back to Batman, the animated series, and the hyenas they had. I feel like it gives me no indication of where the DCEU is heading, which I think we get plenty of indication every time we look at the news and get all these reports about what's going on with Warner Brothers and DC. It looks like we're heading in the direction of soft reboot and all that stuff, especially with J.J. Abrams coming on board. So I'm kind of curious to see where is the DCEU going, and I think Wonder Woman 84 is going to be the real movie that establishes the direction we're going to go. So I'm curious about this, though. Like, Birds of Prey is not a movie that I'm super excited for, but I love DC. It's a DC movie, and it doesn't look bad. So I am looking forward to seeing this movie and seeing what they're going to do with it. And then James Gunn directing Suicide Squad 2, and Nathan Fillion, Taika Waititi, like, such an interesting cast. So there's definitely things ahead with the DCEU that have my interest, and I'm looking forward to it. So what did you think? Are you impressed with this trailer? Are you kind of like me where it's like, well, yeah, we know Harley Quinn's great. I'd like to see what the other Birds of Prey are like. I'd like to see that interpretation in here. What did you think of this trailer? Let's talk about that in the comments. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian. Hit that bell by the subscribe button so you're notified for my very next trailer reaction, movie review, ranking video, or anything else I do here. Speaking of DC, as we ramp up for the Joker movie coming out this week, tomorrow I'm dropping an epic theological analysis for The Killing Joke. Not the movie, but the graphic novel. So that's dropping tomorrow, and hit that subscribe button and that bell so you're notified as soon as it hits. And if you like what I do here, check out my Patreon. Link to that is in the description. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.